I don't understand any of it. I just want to create peace, and I have talked to multiple clans, and none of them take me seriously, and I have fucking people that have been in the community for 25 years in my clan, and no one still takes me fucking seriously, and I don't get it. I have done everything a fucking person can possibly do to create a fucking name for myself. Wolfola doesn't even care about me. Not even Niski. I want them to fear me, and they won't fear me.
Because you're new gen, that's why. You're new gen. You don't know your shit. That's why they do what they do to you.
I don't understand it. It's fucking me up. I
Yeah,
have been
well,
doing this
you're
for
going down the same path as I undertook long ago, but the difference between you and I succeeded in my path. But where does it lead you in the end? Newsflash, if you want to gather up a huge hate and a fame for your name, that is by far your choice, but I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you the best advice. Try to find some fucking rectitude and make a good decision. Instead of this
why.
isn't helping you. Lead your
Why do you
covenant to
care?
glory. Lead your covenant towards helping the community. Don't hurt it.
Dick, my question is why do you care? I lost my fucking voice screaming. I've never done that before. I've never lost a voice of mine by
Why do I
screaming
care?
at some.
Because it's my
No,
job to give people advice like you that clearly are going off the deep end. It's clearly my job. I help people in this community. I'm trying to give you help again. A little bit. Because I'm letting you know going down the same path as I undertook is a bad fucking idea. For you at least, I have the skill to back my shit up. You're going to get in a lot of shit that you don't want to be in.
for the first time in my life, you're starting to actually make sense. But I don't understand why it's so difficult to make people kneel before me. The thing is
You
you
realize I
gave
made
me
so many people to kneel before me? I,
you gave me the name Ruko, and I've been using it ever since because I have respect for you, but also a fucking weird hatred, and I don't even like you, but it's like a fucking obsession, and I don't know why. I think it's because you're like me, but like older. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my mind. I'm losing it. I can fucking hear the voices in my head, and they're
well,
going, they're
I
coming.
think what you need to do right now is take a breather. Because this is not helping you. I think screaming at one another is not going to help. Take a moment and take a deep breath.
Want me to? Everywhere I go, I keep hearing your name. I was in a social month, like a year
Because I'm
ago, and
popular. That's why.
I kept hunting you down when I found you and I encountered you, it was at a Mandalorian social. I don't understand what what do you want from me, okay? That's what I just want to know. What do you want?
What do I want for you is to
That,
lead your covenant and help the community. Lead it to peace. Lead it the right way, not the wrong way. You, technically, I'm doing what I said I was going to do. Just do something good with it. Nizgi left. He dipped. He's gone. I don't know what happened, but for some reason I was
look,
removed.
I apologize. I apologize for screaming at you. I'm
It's
pissed off at you because it's like when I'm nice to you, you're an asshole, but whenever I'm an asshole. Is that
yeah,
saying
well, at
you?
least I'm not being an asshole right now. At least I'm trying to come to some sort of fucking realization with you to what you're doing is fucking wrong. I'm trying to open up your eyes. That is technically a Sanghili's job. to open up another Sangheili's eyes, trying to be a Sangheili, but you're new gen. It is my obligation to let you know that your path that you're undertaking is a bad fucking idea. You're just going down the same path as I did, except you're gonna fail miserably, and I already know you will. So you can't really deny the fact that the position I was put in gathered me a lot of haters. You don't want that for your rep. Whatever you do in this community puts you in a position, and whatever you do will reflect on you for the rest of your time that you are in this community. I am trying to be very cool with you. I'm trying to tell you, Ruka, you can lead your covenant towards something. Me, I'm Gatan. I'm doing my own thing. But gather the
What happened
experience
with Boro?
with Nitsky. He dipped. He's gone.
No, I'm just think about when I first started Halo Clans, man. When I first started doing this, all I wanted to do was just get to know the people that I was in the community. I didn't know that it was going to lead me down this path. I didn't know it was going to make me a psychopath. I didn't know that. I thought that I didn't. The first ever clan I was actually in was a UNSC clan, and ever since, for 2 years, I have been treated in every clan I've been in just like a grunt almost. That's why I'm starting this covenant, and
Yeah, but sometimes
I don't even own
you
the rep.
can't make a baby run before it can walk. You gotta start with baby steps. You got a mutual standing point right now. But then again, the more you grow, how much are people gonna respect you as a leader? Like this right now, how you were originally acting, people won't respect that. It's out of control. A leader knows his bounds and how to talk civilly. This is why I'm trying to do this like an adult here. I'm 25 today. I'm 25. You're about to be 18. You have to understand that the community itself is all about self-proclamation at the end of the day. And what you do here will reflect and will gather you a severe situation that you don't want to happen. I'm trying to save it from happening if I can. Without people like me to guide you, you're gonna fall on your ass. Lucy Bell, be careful. I'm just saying. She has done some pretty bad shit in the community. And there's multiple witnesses to the defense of stolen valor. That's not really good. I'm not saying throw them out the first airlock, because right now you got something going good. But be wary of them. Be careful what you wish for. Once they see that you're like this right now, what if they just pull their shit and say, okay, what if they just pull out? You gotta think about the shit you do before you do it. Play smart, not dumb. And don't walk into something with cocky arrogance and half-ass shit. Because that don't work in this community. I'm telling you that right now. Being overconfident and cocky will get you killed. Be smart and outthink and outsmart your opponent. Now, I would recommend water. Get a drink of water and take a breather. Not everything goes our way.
I'm good. I just had to calm down. It was never my intention, really, originally. I'll let you know this now. It was never my intention to make the community. Some people hate me. At first, it was just me pranking people, and then I had like a glimpse of power. I was shown what I could accomplish whenever I'm a leader, and it went from wanting to be an RPer to a dictator. And as soon as I started my clans, over time, each clan that fell, I started to become more and more ruthless towards my members, and more hatred, hateful towards one of my members. If they never listened. And what happened is when I met I met Nizgi first, okay, and the thing is, my mind is fucked up. Okay, I'll be honest, it's fucked up. I
Yeah,
um
Well,
I am
yeah,
mentally insane.
we're
I
dealing
will
with
say
the
that.
well
wait.
aware. That I'm well aware.
We're dealing with a little
And
bit of a situation right now, but Axis is here. So today's my 25th birthday. So anywho, what happened with Nizki? I guarantee it. He just dipped out after this situation transpired. I can't.
Nizgi will
Anatar, shush for a minute. I can't fix what Nizki's done. Nizki's originally the one that suggested you to be killed off. I kind of agreed to it because of the state of what was going on. Now, granted, now that I'm giving you the best advice, it's whether you take it or fucking leave it now. And if I were you, I would do the right thing. Because right now, you have more of a chance than I do to fix the reputation. You can fix it. Don't gather up as much enemies. That's going to destroy your group. Start out small, work your way up.
I genuinely don't
Also,
know who the I don't I'm starting to question who even is the bad guy anymore. Like I have no idea who's the villain and who's the good guy. Like it's like everyone says this guy's a pedophile, and then this guy says he's a pedophile, and then this guy says he's a pedophile, and it's confusing me. I'm
okay,
targeting it. I'm
Anatar.
targeting everybody.
To make it way more simple, even in your own Bible, it says he without sin never was. It was predicted. Well, to me, humanity has always been this way, but biblically speaking, it's been predicted. Humans are going to be evil. Humans are going to project their problems onto others. And the truth is, dude, most humans are just that fucked up. They'll either lie about someone being a file to benefit their agenda because they want to believe that, or they are files themselves, or both. People in general are just fucked up. And Discord is a place, I'm gonna be honest, dude. Discord's for fucking incels. I like the app for other reasons, but that's the truth. And Halo is for, I hate to say it's for incels now, but yeah, it's been reduced to shit. So most people are just hypocritical and fucked in the head, and they're projecting on you. And I'm not trying to say this to comfort you and say, "Oh, everyone's effed up," so that means we're all perfect. No, absolutely not. But most people are really fucked up. It's not entirely your fault. You were also born into an incredibly shitty time period. Your generation, if they even give a fuck, has a lot to overcome. My generation's
I
pretty bad, but your
I
generation,
think it's something that you guys should know in the community. Um,
You're the
there
community
is a there
itself is just a place full of toxicity, full of bullshit, full of
yeah.
everything. You got to understand that I've been around way before you, and I know more, and I'm way more experienced than you. So I'm not trying to use that as a boast of ego here. I'm just trying to tell you what you're doing is the wrong way to go. If you really want to make something good, then you need to follow my advice. Because the original Borrow Katana never did this for me. Me, I I'm doing this to benefit you in the long run. Because if the rate you're going, you're gonna go down the same path as I did, and look where it got me.
I'm starting to think I should just resign from the clan community at this point because I
If
the
you
thing is
hold on, before you make a drastic decision, you already got a good clan going. You already got a decent following. How about you just let me back and I'll advise you and you keep it going? Because I need something for Gatan now. Now that Nizki and Kyra decided to say fuck it and leave, dip out of nowhere. I will help you this time for real this time and not allow shit to get in the middle of it. Because honestly, dude, you need help. You need
you know
somebody there that's going to help you. Sorry for threatening your member, but he kind of got irate in here, and I threatened to swat him. That's
Wolfola groomed me, right? And she tortured, like mentally tortured me.
Wait, what are you saying? Did Wolfola seriously groom you?
I yeah,
Oh,
I
I
was.
all right.
I
I
have
don't
that
know.
on. I have this whole thing recorded, by the way. So thanks for saying that.
So,
She
yeah,
also tortured the shit out of me mentally.
how so? I'm curious to
Um,
hear about this. This is new to me.
she she gave me these orders a long time ago, and it was like a long time ago. She like sent someone over to my house a long time ago. This was I was before even I was even in the goddamn clan community, and it's like my brother was his Xbox, and he was in a clan. He was in the Sangheili Vanguard, and he was just it was another day. We get a knock on her door, and I hear somebody coming to the door. He was like, "Hey, JJ, there's somebody at the door." I open it up, and it's some fucking dude dressed in black clothing, and then he just fucking kicks me in the fucking chest, and then I fall on the floor, and then um he kills my he shoots my brother in the fucking throat and runs. And then well, the thing is he like it went from his like it grazed him almost. So it was like I'm sorry, I'm trying to think real quick. My mind is racing. So when he shot him, it grazed his neck, and when he left, um, he just drove off, and I don't know who the fuck that was. I don't know what the hell was going on. I was only 6 at that time, and years later, I get into the clan community, and the first clan that I meet is Wafola, and this time my name is Orion 1555-6. Wolfola fucking comes up to me and asks me, and I'm like, oh, I'm 14, and she says, oh, okay, that's nice to meet you. I'm Wolfola, and I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. And she was like, so are you in a clan? And I was like, well, I mean, I'm in this one clan, but it's not really working out. She's like, why don't you join my clan? And I was like, nah, um, I don't really know if I want to do that. And she was like, all right, well, if you ever want to, just let me know. I was like, oh, okay. She was like, "Do you have Discord?" And I was like, "What's Discord?" And she was like, it's an app that you use to communicate to people." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I mean, I'll download it if you want." She was like, "Yeah, okay." I go download Discord, and then I make my own account. Um, I add, and she's talking to me for hours, and she's we're laughing, we're like Nizgi's in there, Nizgi and Grungo and some other people are in there too, and some guys that you might know as well, like Cast was in there as well. We're all having
Astros.
we're yeah, Cast was in there, and we're all talking and we're all laughing, and everybody leaves, but everybody leaves the call because it was late, and Wolfola doesn't leave, and I was like, wait, why aren't you leaving? And she was like, I want to ask you a question. I was like, okay, well, what's the question? And she says, have you ever dated a girl before? And I was like, sorry, what? She was like, "Have you ever dated a girl before?" And I was like, not that I know of, no." She was like, "How the fuck do you not know?" And I was like, "Earlier you were nice to me. Why are you being rude?" She was like, "Here's what I'm gonna do. If you don't tell me the truth, I'm gonna leak your IP." And I was like, "What the fuck? I'm sorry. What the fuck are you talking about?" She was like, "If you don't tell me the truth," she was like, "If you don't tell me the truth, I'm gonna leak your IP." And I said, "Okay, okay, fine. I've dated a girl." She's like, "Are you a virgin?" And I'm like, yeah." She was like, "Are you a virgin?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a virgin." And she was like, "How would you like to see my nudes?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you? I'm sorry, what?" She was like, how would you like to see my nudes?" And I was like, um I sorry, what?" And she was like, how would you like to see my nudes?" And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And she was like, "It's me seeing Nick." And I was like, at this point, I didn't know what a pedophile really was, because I mean I was 14, but I was kind of sheltered a little bit, and I was. She says, "I'll send you my nudes," and I was like, "Okay." And I see her fucking naked, and uh it it fucked me up because she was ugly as hell. I'm not gonna lie, it scarred the shit out of me. And I was like, I'm gonna go fucking tell my dad. And she was like, do that and I'll kill you. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? You'll kill me. And she was like, you're gonna sit your ass down back in your chair. And I was like, okay. I sit down. And she starts asking me questions about where I live. And I was like, hold on, hold on. Are you the person that sent somebody to try to kill my brother? And she was like, hold on, what's your brother's name? And I was like, Monatus Jerome. And she was like, oh, you're that nigga's brother. And I was like, oh fuck, were you trying to kill me? And she was like, no, your brother's a fucking asshole. And I was like, um, he, and she was like, well, isn't your brother Mercy? And I was like, what? I'm sorry, what? And she was like, isn't your brother Mercy? And I was like, no. She was like, isn't your brother Mercy? And I was like, no, my brother isn't Mercy. He calls himself Regret and stuff like that. But next thing I know, after that call, after she fucking grooms the shit out of me for hours,
I
fucking
join in. That's
forces me to,
first shit I hear
Shush,
and
let
like
him finish his story.
and
from the
you
sons
know,
of the
and
Lord.
as out of fear, I couldn't like, out of fear, I couldn't leave I couldn't leave the Discord call, and I didn't know what to do. So she forced me to strip my clothes, and I said, I don't want to do this. Please don't make me do this. And she was like, if you do it, I won't leak your IP. But if you do it, I won't leak your IP. But if you don't do it, I'm gonna leak your fucking IP, and I'm gonna send somebody to do a knock knock on you. So do you want to do that, Michael? And I was like, how the fuck do you know my name? And she's like, don't ask any questions. Do you want to do that? And I was like, please don't do this. And she was like, okay, I'm about to leak your fucking IP, and I'm gonna have somebody do it for me. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. She was like, turn on your camera. And I was like, I was crying, and I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to turn on my fucking camera. Don't make me do this. And she was like, do it, or I'm gonna fucking leak your IP. And I was like, okay, fine. I screamed, and I'm like, okay, fine. And my dad's in the fucking background, and he's like, what the fuck why are you screaming? And I was like, nothing. I close my door, and I fucking get undressed, and I fucking get undressed and shit, and I fucking get undressed and shit, and I had to cover myself with a fucking blanket, and I was like, please just leave me alone. And she was like, take off the fucking blanket. And I was like, why? And she was like, I have this on recording. Take this off the fucking blanket. Take your fucking blanket off. And I was like, please. She was like, I'll delete the recording. All right, fine. You know what? To make you more comfortable, I'll delete the recording. I was like, okay, thank you. She was like, take off the fucking blanket, though. I didn't say stop. And I was like, please don't make me do this, please. I got a, this was before my sister was ever born. This was before my brother died. And I was like, please don't make me do this. She was like, take off the fucking blanket, or in 2 seconds, your IP is going to be leaked. I said, you know what? Fine. Take off the fucking blanket. She starts fucking laughing at me and fucking saying that I have a little dick and shit, and it fucking made me cry. And I punched the fucking
What the hell?
TV. I fucking punched the fucking TV because, I had an Xbox One and you could use Discord then and shit. She was like, you know what? Just because you did that, I don't even fucking care about you anymore. Leave the fucking Discord call. And I'm like, you fucking bitch. And she was like, leave the Discord call and you're gonna get your IP leaked. And I'm like, okay. I leave, and then the next thing I know, I join a fucking clan known as UNSC Amber Clad. And then when I join UNSC Amber Clad, I fucking get assassinated by a Wolf Legion member. And then 2 years later, where I am, like 6 months prior to this fucking conversation, I had a fucking Wolf Legion member order me to fucking take money from Nizgi because he's a worthless piece of shit. I asked who he was, and he was like, "Don't worry about it." He was like, don't worry about it. Just fucking take money from Nizki. And I was like, why the fuck do you want me to do that? Who the fuck is Nizki? And he was like, just go and meet him. First, I want you to go meet him and start some shit with him. I was like, well, what do you want me to do? And he was like, I want you to make the Terran Federation. And I was like, okay. And he was like, I want you to go to war against Dagon, Nizki, and stuff and make a fool of yourself. And I was like, why? And he was like, it's all a part of the act. And I was like, okay, why do you want me to do this? And I just want to know. And he was like, just do it, okay? And I was like, okay, fine. I wanted revenge on Wolf Legion anyways, so I start fighting you. I start fighting Nizki. I start attacking people out of nowhere. I start making a name for myself in the community, known as, and this time I was Samurai. I start fucking killing people and stuff. I was like, okay, now what? And he was like, all right. Are you in a Discord call? And by the way, this was when I stole money, and he was like, "Are you in a Discord call with Nisky?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And he was like, "Okay." Uh, and he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna have you steal money from him." And I was like, "Well, but why?" And I was like, "Just do it." And I was like, "Okay, fine." And then this is what happened at exactly 3 o'clock. I was like, "Hey, Nisky, I don't really have Game Pass anymore, and I can't afford it. I need to buy. I need some Game Pass. You remember Dagon?" And he says, "Yeah, I'll buy you some." And I was like, "All right."
I
After that,
remember.
after that, I was ordered to act. I was ordered to betray the clan. I was ordered to betray Krios, and then after I betrayed Krios, I started. I was ordered by this fucking random dude to start just starting shit in the community. Now, Um, the thing is he was using me to cause havoc, and I was like, well, I can't really do anything. And he was like, I want them distracted. I was like, why do you want them distracted? And he was like, because I'm gonna fuck. He was like, because this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to take Wolf Legion for myself, and I'm going to make Wolfola pay for killing my brother. And I was like, wait, hold on, who are you? And he was like, fuck, shut the fuck up, kid, and just do what you're supposed to do. And I was like, okay. Next thing I know, he died in a car crash. And then after that shit happens, I didn't know what to do. And then here we are, fucking 2 wars later. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm at this point I'm losing my fucking mind. And it's just now. Now the wars were actually intentional. No orders given. After those orders, I actually started going to war against you and them because I actually did have a hatred. I actually did have a genuine hatred, and after that, Wolfola posts. By the way, she posted a music video. She posted a music video about you talking shit about you and stuff. Just hope you know that. And then she gets into contact with me, and I ask her what she wants, and she says that I heard you're the little shit that killed my member, and I was like, no, I didn't do that. And we were in a fucking call for hours. And again, we were in a call for hours. And then she leaves because she had to go fucking do whatever she does best. Catching
Groom
catching
kids, yeah.
pedophiles, whatever. Um, and then I was just left there. And then I found it. I was going to war against Slade because me and Slade, I thought we were adversaries, and I was fighting Slade. And then I got a notification from a member of an original Covenant clan saying, "I know what you've been going through. I want you to found a new Covenant." I was like, "Okay." He was like, "I'm going to give you specific instructions on what you're supposed to do." And I was like, "Okay." Next thing you know, he's dead. And then I'm like, "Oh, okay. So are people just killing people, or?" And then they tell me that my brother, because he was regret, because I literally he was regret. I didn't really know he was regret. I didn't know that he died. I didn't know that his I didn't know that my brother was the original founder of the Covenant. I didn't fucking know. Okay. And so, if you want to know why I'm doing all this shit, it's both in my brother's name, but it's also because I at this point I'm too far into the deep end to quit, and also because I'm starting to enjoy clans. But I have a lot of PTSD and war. I have been in a lot of wars only because I was ordered by that dude to do them. Um, and now that I am in this call with you, I'm in a call with Nova, my best friend, from ever since I met him, like what 3 weeks ago? What was it? Like 3 weeks ago, and we've been
Informed. Yep.
friends. We were friends since. I'm starting to fucking realize that I might have been brainwashed to attack Dagon multiple times.
Wait,
Like
wait, wait, wait. He's clean.
So
He's
Dagon, the thing is Dagon has like a temper. Everyone has a temper, but at the same time, a lot of shit has happened to Dagon. But he, I mean, he. I can't. I don't know what's true anymore. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I can't say he's a fucking pedophile because I really don't know what's true anymore. Like I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what's true anymore. Everyone for some and Lucy, by the way, she's cool. She's cool. It's just I don't I don't know what the fuck is going on because I'm just trying to run a clan and I have this fucking all of a sudden, and this was today, I had like fucking number like how many of you have played Black Ops 1?
I
Me, I've played all. 3 was
Okay,
best.
so have you ever seen like Mason, like those numbers in his
Axis,
fucking
what do you
head?
think of
Okay.
this story about the Wolfoa shit?
Okay, a couple
Well,
things. I will say first off, this does sound pretty convincing and articulate. And from what I know, I'm not going to say it's true, but it's also not unbelievable the way
well,
you're
no,
describing.
I'm
Let me
comparing
finish.
me being brainwashed. Oh, sorry.
How you're describing her dialogue, how she talks. I've known this group for almost a decade. So what you're saying, if this is a lie, this is a very, very, very well thought up lie. But secondly, well, two things. When did all this start happening? When were
Um,
you apparently
like,
groomed by Wolfologies or whatever?
it was 2 years ago whenever I first started doing Halo Clans.
Like,
It was
we
like
need
what,
a like if
December?
this is if
Oh,
you're
like
actually serious,
you want a time frame? It
yeah,
was June. It
because
was
that's a
let's
pretty
see,
like
it was
that's a pretty
January.
severe accusation. So you know, if you're,
It was January 13th, 2023.
okay. And the third thing, do you have any evidence for this? Like,
No, I don't have evidence. I'm sorry that I don't. I really am. I'm sorry.
He doesn't
I
have OBS or I don't think he had a phone at the time to screenshot it because his phone
you
was
don't have any, you don't
well
have any DMs.
when I first started doing this, I don't know. I didn't have
he
a
was
phone, first of
14.
all. Like when I yeah, I didn't have a phone, and I also didn't have OBS because I didn't know any of that. And
Okay,
also, I'm
It's
really
only a
bad
understandable,
at
PC thing.
understandable.
I
But
I don't own a
then we have
PC.
to ask. You need to talk to them face to face, and just by their reaction, it'll give a better idea of how accurate your story actually is, because they'll act weird when
Yeah, they will
questioned.
start trying to
If
everything.
if what you're saying is true, then they'll act, weird, not just because they're being accused, but they'll act guilty and ashamed when called out if what you're saying is really true and you bring it up to them.
Okay,
That's kind
I
of the
mean
only way that you could figure out if like or
I've
not
done that
you.
multiple times, but they start like fucking saying, "Where's the proof?" Or like, "Do you? Where's the proof?" Or I've never fucking done that. I don't know
Oh,
what
I
you're
can
talking
bring
about,
them
kid.
here right now and we can
But yeah, yeah,
easily.
like
I
do
just
that
got
right
back
now.
from the gym for literally
Do that.
9 hours
I'll say
after
this
work.
before he did this. Dagon, I'm not going to lie to you. You did scare the fucking shit out of me
I
I was
because
apologize.
literally just at the
it
gym for
wasn't
9
my
hours. I don't
safety
even know if I
that
have
I
the
was
energy
scared of.
for
It
this
was
shit.
my parents. I did not want nothing to happen with them. They went
I
out of their way to have me as theirs, and it scared the hell out of me. And I didn't want nothing to happen
Everyone
with
in
them.
the
alright.
gym knows I'm possessed, but
Yeah.
they don't chill.
I
So it's like,
apologize about that, Nova. Like, honestly.
You're good. Good. It's fine.
I
Just scared the fucking shit out of me.
I apologize.
It's okay. I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if I want to bring them here now. We can probably do this a different day. It is like 9:48 p.m.
You guys
Yeah,
can do
well,
that
I
like
don't think
tomorrow.
an Axis really wants to deal with them right now. But if we really want to confirm the story, I can bring them here. But
Yeah,
then again, that's up to Axis if he wants to deal with
dude,
Foa's
I
BS.
literally, I barely, like, this is completely left field. I have absolutely no knowledge of this. Is like completely what the, and I'm not saying it's impossible, but I can't confirm it. But also, I literally just got off work and then went to the gym for 8 to 9 hours straight just to do ab exercises for that duration. 9 hours.
I know.
MFs.
Wait, that was you that was
9 hours.
talking? No wonder you sounded so familiar. You changed your profile picture. My bad. I didn't mean to make it seem like a dick or nothing.
Well, I'm literally the male version of my PFP.
Yeah. I was just like, hold on, he sounds really familiar.
But yeah, I mean, I was kind of manipulated and
But
fucking groomed
anyhow,
by full of for like hour point where I had to fucking strip naked.
I
So
mean,
yeah,
that does sound pretty bad, but like there's got to be some way that you can prove that if that really happened. I'm not denying the possibility of it, but if no one can prove it, like that's just gonna backfire on you big time. Because then they'll use
When
the,
when
oh,
this
you're
happened,
lying excuse, and they'll
well,
use that to reinforce whatever they're doing to you if that's really what they're doing to you.
when this happened, I didn't have anything, so that might happen, but I'm being dead ass. I'm telling you this because, I'm tired of hiding it at the same time, and I don't know how I'm supposed to prove that because all I had was an Xbox One, and I didn't even know how to use Discord that
Well,
well at the time.
I get that, but like, don't you have any DMs, any account links, any
This is
info,
that was my old account, and I don't have that account no more. I forgot
or
what
like you're
password it
You
claiming
is.
they
lost
literally killed?
the. Do you have the
Hold
email
up,
for it?
hold, hold the fuck up, too. You're
Uh,
claiming they literally
it was
killed your brother IRL?
I mean, the fucking day he was going to work,
I
that
mean,
was like a week after that shit happened. Like he fucking died in a car crash because
do you have
it
like,
was said that it was
is there
said
any
that
proof
it was
of his
said that
passing?
his yeah. You go search up my fucking brother. Go search up JJ or Monotus Jerome. Right. Go search up
Well,
my brother.
you'll have to send it yourself if you're like serious, and this would get legal if you're serious. Like, I hope you're like
I
actually
can't
telling the
say
truth, because if you're not, dude,
I can't
you're saying some seriously like this could get super illegal, like into legal issues
It's
really
a felony.
fast.
I'm not
I am recording,
I
so
can't I can't say that she tried to kill my brother, and I can't say that I can't say that
Dude,
shit. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to the car crash, that
I
could have been
just
anything.
I'm just gonna say
But
this right now. I have this all on recording, so if this is a story made up, this could be
oh no no
really
no,
bad.
it's not made up. Trust me, it's not.
like, I mean the whole brother car crash thing. I don't know if you're just genuinely delusional or if that actually happened, because it's very possible you could have taken that the wrong way and that could have just happened at the same time other things happen. I highly doubt Wolf Legion is smart enough to get your brother killed in a car crash. Sorry. Now, the first part, it does sound a lot more believable. Your story of trauma,
I mean,
PTSD coming.
I was 6, so shit like that could have really been anything, but that's what I remember,
Like, there's
and
no way
that's
Wolf Legion's smart enough to orchestrate a car crash on your brother, dude. Like, okay, them blackmailing you, that stuff sounds kind of similar to like what they've done to Dagon being done to you, which would make it obviously a lot worse. So I could kind of see like a possibility of maybe them doing what they did to Dagon to you, but far worse if they liked you like that. And Wolfologies has said that she's into twinks. So I mean, granted, she didn't say she was into minor twinks, but she did say she was into twinks. So I'm not going to confirm anything being true. I just see where it hypothetically could have happened if they actually did that from your story. But again, that's only me speculating. That's not me saying anything definitive. The the car crash thing, I hate to say, like, I don't want to be a dick to you, but I think you're taking that into it since it may have happened around the same time if that really happened. And you might be blaming them for that. And even though that is pretty bad, I don't think uh I don't think you have any need to blame them for that. And I have a hard time believing that they're smart enough to do that, or that they're even capable of it. The other thing that you claim they did to you, I believe they are
my
100%
IP.
capable of doing. Um, you know, if they really did that. But the car crash thing, they're not that smart, dude.
Like
I mean, don't get me
Yeah, I
wrong,
mean,
they're
it
very
really,
good,
honestly,
dude.
it really could have been, but I'm
like
certain then
somebody
that.
would this can get into legal problems, and somebody would get a felony over this shit.
Like, I'll just say, they're not that smart. Don't get me wrong, they work together, they plan, they plot together. They have power in numbers and community. So even though they're not very smart, they can still come up with some diabolical shit because they run ideas by each other in private. And they kind of have a tight circle. So even though they have a large family, it's kind of a tight circle, surprisingly. That being said, so yeah, I could see why they're like successful at getting away with whatever they're getting away with. I'm not going to say what it is until it's proven, but that aside, the car crash thing is still way out of their league of intelligence, dude. Like, I have no doubt they definitely collaborate. You know, they work as a team to devise strategies against people they hate. They tried that with me, wasn't really successful. We kind of just both split ways under a different, um, what's the word? Under a different kind of agreement. Um, but personally, like, I know Wolfo has gone to me and asked me even for constructive feedback at times. So Wolfo is at least like open to improvement. So she does use her members. So it can create the impression that she's a lot smarter than she is. Really, she just has a lot of people favoring her that give her advice to use or, you know, give her tips. They're not a very smart group. Like, as a whole, though, they just, like I said, they use intimidation. They work together a lot to achieve their goals. Oh, try not to like blow them out of proportion too much because they like having intimidation, but also try not to get too reactive to them because they also, again, they think like a democracy, mob rules, but what happens when the entire mob is fucked? You know, then it's literally 10 people in their group against you. You know, and they have this whole wolf pack thing. Oh, we're a wolf pack. Well, we're a pack. Okay. I'm not really a pussy who needs to be in a gang to survive. You know, that's just me though. Like, anyway, I'm not trying to shit on them here. I just got here, but those are just my tips if you are dealing with them or planning on it. You know, keep those things in mind. Expect gang stalking. Expect pack mentality. They won't let up until you have enough defense to protect yourself if they are stalking you. That's a big if. Uh, Obviously, you are pissed. You have PTSD. You have been disturbed, and you were affiliated with them. So I wouldn't be surprised if your story was true. But those are things you should consider.
Yeah, but if the offside chance that it's not, and I have this all recorded, this could go up and go on wildfire. And I'm just saying, somebody can get into legal trouble, and sometimes even making up an accusation like this. If I were to bring this to the police, there'd be an investigation, and then if they are proven innocent, you could get in some kind of legal trouble if of the offside chance that you're not telling the truth and you're making this up. This doesn't go well in court. Just saying.
Well, I will say that don't take the my brother trying to get killed thing. Don't
I'm
try to
talking
take
about the
that
whole
too
story in
much,
general.
because
We're talking about the main thing you're
oh,
referencing.
like me getting groomed and stuff.
Yes, of the
Yeah.
I
offside
see. Yeah.
chance, yeah, if this is the whole thing is not true, besides the other part, you can be looking at getting in serious trouble because I do have this all recorded.
Yeah. I understand. I just I will say that you
You
sh
know, the best thing that
I
I
would
can
say that
do,
people have the
I'll
right to
post the
stay away from
video
them.
and and they can react to it. And if they react to it, then obviously there's something. And then I'll have to interview them, talk to them because and
All right.
probably have them
I just
talk to
I
you.
genuinely don't
Because
think.
I'm going to have them talk to you and see how they react there. I can bring them here. It's either way. This needs to get figured out because I just hope and pray to whatever at this point that you are not bullshitting.
Also, just want to say really quick too, like, you know, these people, whatever you want to call them, they're very relentless. They will cheat to win. They will forge evidence. They have been proven doing that in the past. They claim to not be doing it now. You know, they will take any low if they can get away with it behind the scenes. So if you're provoking them, if you're intending to, or if you're intending to go at them, I just want to say they do not play fair. They are relentless, and they are vicious. You know, don't get me wrong. Like in the bigger picture, they're not shit to me individually because I've seen much darker shit than they have seen. They're kind of probably terrified of me, low key. But they have a group to boost each other's egos, and they have a narrative to cope with that. Anyway, that's not my point. My point here is they are vicious. They will stoop to any low. You really got to be careful with Wolfologies because even though she outwardly does what I would say very self-incriminating, she has a lot of persuasive ability and power, and she somehow makes everyone in their group feel unique and individually included. So she knows her group and her community very well. You know, so if you're going at this group, I just want to let you know beforehand, they can get pretty diabolical. They will go to any and every length to cancel you, and they do not play fair. That's just all I want to say, you know. So I'm just saying, like,
They'll take shit out
be
of
really
game. They'll call your family, jobs, whatever they do.
worse. Well, they'll try to. Maybe they won't succeed, but I know someone like you cares about your online rep. I don't. That's why they have very little on me. Because I really don't. Everyone at my local gym, everyone, at work knows I'm kind of crazy anyway.
It's not like
Don't do anything.
It's not like they be saying something they don't already know, or those people
People
don't
at the
already
gym,
know.
people at the gym literally like kind of joke about people who work there literally joke about how I'm like possessed and shit, but like really chill about it. And there's like even a lady at the front desk who like is checking me out now just when I'm casually stretching in my 9-hour exercise routine. It's kind of funny. So like people know I'm crazy, and to some extent people kind of accept it now. IRL, a lot of people online are really sensitive. They have this idea that, oh, IRL, you're gonna get bullied. No, I actually get a lot more acceptance IRL. People like the edgy stuff I wear and dress up, and people actually like compliment me all the time. People actually like what I do in the gym, even if they don't like my ideology. So like, anyway, I'm just saying they're very detached from reality, but it doesn't mean that they won't try to go at you. And that's actually kind of the scary part. They're so detached from reality. Their ego is so damn high. They say, I have a high ego. I'm just being the best version of me I can be. And I find them pathetic. But they actually do have high ego, So they're willing to try anything because of that ego that they have. That's why they've had accusations claiming they've been on power trips. That's why this is just me saying their psychology. Anyway, these are things to expect if you're going to go at them.
Yeah, they're gonna try to dox me and stuff. They're gonna try to, I don't. I just want to let them know that if they are going to try to kill me, that will be very like not. That's not going to be good on their part, right? And
I don't know what
as a little
follow to go
kid,
to that lengths of extreme, but they have.
I do
Hold
know. I do
on,
know that she will try.
Anatar, Ruko, shush for a minute. So, Wolfoa will definitely not go to that level of extreme. No, I know them quite enough. Their accountability, their rep will determine amongst their group, and if they did threaten to kill or do anything like that to you, since I've already done it, I doubt they would go to those lengths because you can get into legal trouble just by saying it. It's you got to think of this. This is the internet, first of all. It's all led by the Federal Bureau of Investigations. So anything you do on Discord, Xbox, even PlayStation, you can get the FBI knocking on your fucking door. So how they're getting away with shit is because, one, nobody's really gotten into it. And now that you've said all this, I'm recording. I will be posting it. I will see if I get a reaction. If I do, then I kind of want to interview the situation and see if it is true. If they go at this video and ask to talk to me, I will figure it out. So I just hope and
I will
I
let you know
will
now.
hope and say that you are not saying something that isn't true. And if it is true, then there's a serious
No,
fucking
it's
problem.
true. It's just the killing part possible. If
No, the
killing part
offside
is.
chance that this is not true and you're making it up because let's be real, I'm not trying to be a dick. You are known for lying. So I'm gonna take this
No,
at
no, no.
hold on. I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt right now. And I'm not trying to be a dick about it.
Oh, I know. It's just stuff like this is serious.
Yes, this is
I
serious, and
understand.
if you're lying, I'll probably just bring this into the police department and have them over review it, and then have an investigation done on it. And then
Well, I
I'll
mean,
have
I
them
will say that
investigated, and and if they figure out they're innocent, you're fucked. So I'm just letting you know that right now. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law once you read your Miranda rights. So I'm just saying. And since this is recorded, now anything you say here can and will be used against you. But I'm taking this at face value. I ain't doing nothing yet because I don't know. I have to see how they react to the video and see if I can get some attention with this and see if I can get them to talk to me. Because if they react to my video, I would hope that Wafoa comes to me. So now I would suggest being careful what y'all wish for, or not. Axis here, he's really not a part of this, but careful what you wish for, because I have the ability to record things. So I'm just letting you know now. I'm gonna investigate this, and I'm gonna figure out if this is true, and if it is true, then they need to go to prison, and an investigation has to be done. You're lying, then this is just incriminating yourself even more than what you've done when you just got here.
may I ask a question?
What's up?
It's just like a So let's say this was like all made up, and I was to confess that, right? Like hypothetically, right? And I was like, this was all a plan to get back at Wolf Legion. What would happen? I'm just wondering.
I would probably take this into the excuse me, one sec. I'm a smoker, so hold on. Alright, I'm good. I would take this into the police department, show them this recording, because I'm going to back it up on a OneDrive and probably have it on YouTube. So actually, I don't need to back it up on a OneDrive. I will just fucking take it in and show them the YouTube video of everything you said and have an investigation done to actually dive deeper into it, and then probably have you arrested for this shit. Probably, maybe. And if they find out anything else, then yeah, you're 17. You can be tried as an adult. So just so you know,
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. What if this was all just a prank?
and if this is a prank, you're gonna be fucked. Because now this is just bullshit. So you better not be bullshitting. And if this is a prank, I'm gonna probably have something done about you. Because this is not right if you're pranking us. I'm gonna have you in
Uh,
legal shit right now if you are making this up.
okay, okay. This was a prank. All
You're
right.
gonna be.
Like I didn't expect
Oh,
you to know how to
dude.
do all that.
Access, unmute your mic.
I will say, however, the her cussing me out, and stuff, and asking
You think
how old
this
I
was
am
really
did
fun?
happen.
Do you think that was funny?
Oh, I mean,
You're probably going to be getting
like
into some
believable.
trouble. You're going to be getting into some trouble for this. I'm good. You can't just fucking joke around like that. And now that I have it all
Yeah,
recorded,
but you don't have to. You don't have to take this seriously. You know me.
because that's just fucked up all in general. You just made up a huge accusation that could have got a lot of people in fucking shit. Do you realize that right
Yeah,
now?
but I wasn't gonna have you actually upload the video. I'm not that evil.
I'm gonna upload this because look at what you did. I
I didn't
really
do
have.
anything.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I lied, but
Yeah, now
at
I
the same
got more
time,
evidence of you lying now.
yeah, but at the same time, it's called a prank. I
Yeah,
don't
but
really, I don't,
that
I
was the
don't actually.
sickest. Okay, let me finish. Let me be the first to tell you. Kai, unmute your mic. What do you think of this prank? Do you think it was funny? Do you think this was really justifiable? What do you think? Throw some.
Me,
Yeah, what do you think? Since this was a
it's
prank, do you
fucking
realize how fucked up this is?
it's terrifying. It can get a lot of people in trouble, and what you said previously, it can get you in jail time
So
as well. Saying the
now I should just upload this to YouTube and call the police right now and have them listen to this.
Okay, okay. That's not how the game is supposed to be played. Okay,
No, that's what I
we're
should do, right?
supposed to.
Hold up.
You don't have to do that.
Dude,
You know.
that's just no, you need to be taught a lesson for this. So, let's look at my police department.
saying that type
You know.
of
You
stuff,
know.
go in
Dude,
respectful,
you
joke
just
around
made
with.
up something really bad and you can be looking at
Well,
jail
Fola
time.
has done a lot of bad stuff. Well,
Okay,
Fola. I mean,
well, Foa
the
has
police will know
done
that
some
this was a
pretty
prank.
bad shit, but to make up a huge accusation like this could have gone very bad. And it would have came back to you. Now I should probably deal with this now.
Well, what do you want me to do? Because I haven't told anyone else this story.
Well, maybe
Just
once
you.
Axis comes back, I'm going to get a second opinion on what I should do about this. If he's there. Or if
Because
he's not
at
there.
the same time, I have dark humor. I'm not gonna lie.
That,
A little messed up.
dude, that was. Do you not understand the severity of what you did? Because now
No, I know what it is. I just assumed if I came clean, you wouldn't do
No, and
anything
now
that
what I should do now
drastic.
is upload the video, send it to the police officer's Gmail, and have them know what you did. Because now this accusation this is defaming. And
I mean,
It's
I'm
not.
not really that famous,
God,
right?
you're his best friend. I'm gonna have
Affirmative.
you
I pulled
explain to
this type
him
of stuff with
how
like,
fucked. Hold on, guy. You got the talking stick. You need to explain to him how fucked up this was.
Okay, so I have dealt and I've had friends that have done this exact same thing, and it is not a joke. It's literally like saying, let's say you go to let's say a blood circulated like a neighborhood, and you're wearing blue and you're making it as a joke. You can get shot over this. This is how bad that is. What you currently just did. That's how bad it is. But in this,
I get it,
you're not getting killed. You're
but
just getting.
No, he thinks
I'm
because
not
he's on the
actively going out
internet
and
that
doing it.
he can just get away with this. No, I'm not allowing you to get away with this, man. This is
Doc
fucked up.
also a possibility, and yeah, it is not something to joke around with. Nothing like this serious is supposed to be taken as a joke, respectfully, in a most respectful
Well,
way.
I can apologize. I won't do it again. I just, I used to
This
pull
ain't gonna
stuff
go
like
well
this
up in
with
court,
my
dude.
friends, and you don't have to sue me. You know that,
I'm
right?
not
You
suing
don't
you.
even have to upload the video. You don't even have to upload the
Dude,
video.
I think there needs to be a consequence for this.
Well, I'm already planning on leaving the community. I've already made preparations to do such things.
Who's taking?
You, okay, that still doesn't justify what you did. So, this is not me having beef with you, but I'm going to have the police talk to you on Discord. I should just call the police right now and you talk to them about what you did. You
You
should.
don't have to, though.
I'm going
I
to
just thought
because
it
you
was a
need,
playful
dude.
joke. I
That
didn't
is
know that it was.
not. No, I got this pulled up right here, police department. So I'll be ready to call once.
Okay, okay, okay. Just calm down. All right, let's just talk
I'm
about this.
perfectly
All right,
calm. Kai, you continue.
all
You
right.
have the talking stick.
By calm, I mean just don't do that because I didn't know it was that bad. Mentally, I didn't. I apologize for doing that. I wasn't planning on having you guys leak this information anyways. I just wanted to mess with you. I wanted to see how you guys would react, to be
Yeah,
honest.
and now you need to be held. Dude, actions have consequences. And now,
All of-
Kai, go ahead. You had the talking stick. You're his best friend.
I
You
didn't
deal with this.
mean to cut you off.
No. You've had the talking stick. What do you think I should do? Do you think I should hold him accountable or just let it go?
I mean, I
I
won't do it
think he
again.
should be
This is
held
kind of scaring
accountable.
me.
I think you should be held accountable, and I think I should call the police department and have an officer come and talk to you about this.
Well, you don't have to, because I am sorry for doing such things.
How about you say sorry to
I
the
didn't know.
officer, not me? This is now
Well, I
out of
mean,
my hands. You did this. That is an action, and actions
well,
have
you have the power.
consequences.
You have the power to upload this video or call the police, but you don't need to.
I'm
You
gonna
know, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
I'm sure.
upload the video, have the officer watch it, and then I'm gonna have him talk to you and see what he thinks should happen to you. If you should get a warrant out for your arrest, have them find your location, because I'll provide the information and the Discord, and they will
Well,
be
why
able
do
to
they
track
need a
you.
warrant?
Dude,
My
do you
question
not
is why
realize the
arrest
severity
me?
of what you just pulled?
Yes, I do, but why arrest me for Joe? For
Dude,
I didn't
Kai,
understand that this was wrong.
can
That's the
you
thing.
not explain to him that this can lead to jail time?
Yeah,
It
but
can
why?
jail time.
Like, unless it was already uploaded and like that accusation was already sent out prior to said
That's not how it
accusation.
works,
You know,
dude.
no, I'm saying nothing has happened
And
yet.
then now you admit it
Well,
to
for
as
what?
a
Well,
prank. It's on recording. It's still you did it. You're not getting
yeah,
it.
but you don't. Yeah, but you don't have
I
to
think
upload the
you
video. I'm
need to
telling you now, I
have. I
won't.
think I have to do this. And Kai, what do you think? Do you think I should have an officer come out and talk to him?
You
Axis,
don't have to though.
Axis, he fucking lied. He
What?
fucking pulled the prank.
Oh,
He lied. So now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna call an officer. I'm gonna upload this video, have him skim through it, and I'm gonna have him talk to you. You need to be held accountable for this one.
dude,
That
like, why the fuck? I just came back from the gym for 9 hours. If I'm gonna believe in
We're
bullshit,
gone for.
delusional lies, I want to believe in bullshit, delusional lies about my sex life and make songs about it. Not, sorry,
That
that's
is
not,
funny. But I
not
don't think
like.
I should be go to. I don't think I should go to jail because
No,
I
I
am.
wouldn't send you to jail for that, but that's kind of shitty, man. Like,
I will say that.
it
It's
can
just
lead to
I
jail
don't.
time, though. It can. I've already done my research. This
This won't happen again. This won't happen again. I just expected a
I mean,
different
it was a
reaction.
convincing story. Like up until the car crash thing, that part I was like, what the hell? But everything else sounded
I
like it
started
would
to
be.
realize that I was kind of messing up, and I was like, I gotta dial it back because I'm not trying
so
to make it seem like she did a whole
Kai,
bunch of
Kai,
crazy shit.
you get the final say. Do you think I should do this? A little consequence for his actions here. You're his best
I mean, it
friend, so
depends.
But saying this type of shit, and if it was planned, it's the equivalency of planning a murder. If it was planned, it makes it ten
Oh no,
times worse.
I just made all this shit up. I just made all of this up, like
So my
out of my
question
guess
head.
is,
what,
Like,
buddy?
do
I'm
you?
making the call.
So I gotta ask,
hold on,
do
calm
you
down.
do you care about losing your
Oh shit,
credibility in this community? Because this like only hurts your
I do.
credibility.
I do
Uh,
care.
Okay, well, you do realize you just destroyed your credibility by making a false pedo accusation, right?
Hi, can I have
Yeah, but
somebody come out
everyone.
to hold
Oh
up?
shit.
Like nobody is gonna believe you now if you ever find actual incriminating evidence on anyone because you just said that on live video and even admitted to lying, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I told you it was a prank.
I know, I understand that, but like Dagon was recording this, so this is gonna destroy your credibility. Like, I'm not shitting
Oh
on you.
no,
I didn't.
I was only here. I was only here to talk to you. Not I. He just invited me here. I'll say that he did. I was just waiting for you to come here. That's why he. I think. Did he invite you or did you join?
Oh, you invited me, dude.
Oh, I did.
Or you added me, but anyway. So I mean, I don't know why you would want to destroy your credibility if you're trying to like help the community.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, okay, so my intentions for helping the community is true. I do want to help them. However, whenever I tell people this, I make sure to let them know at the end of the story that it was just a joke and they got pranked.
Like,
Just to let
are you trying to be like a
you know,
Joker
what
figure in the
all the
community?
other
Like,
stuff that he said.
like Jackass almost. Like Jackass almost.
so you're not Joker,
Yes,
but you're
he's
you're
sitting on
Jackass,
a
or are you,
Discord
like,
call with me
Okay, no. Have you ever watched this show, Jackass?
yeah, with the shopping carts and they put like cars up their asses and they did a lot of other dumb shit,
I
right? Or
mean, kind of like yeah, kind of yeah.
we're
Like
talking about
like
Jackass or Kick-Ass?
no, Jackass, not Kick-Ass, Jackass.
Okay, okay. I'm Kick-Ass. I'm Jackass.
But
I'm
I love that movie though.
and I'm
I
Happy
love
Gilmore.
Kick-Ass.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that
pretty
movie's
funny.
awesome, dude.
And I'm
Growing up,
Happy Gilmore. Fucking hell.
Waterboy too.
Waterboy is awesome, dude. Waterboy is absolutely awesome. But back onto the topic,
And I
my
and
intentions were
fucking
to.
Anatar's Spy Kids. He's gonna send the Spy Kids after
I'm
Diddy
just letting
Legion.
you know, Michael, that you're going to be getting a talking to. This is not okay.
Okay,
I
okay.
shouldn't be
Can they
laughing, but I
just
got
you
so
just get
high
this
and
over
then
with so I
trained for
can
9
Nexus,
move on
when
and
they
not do this
show
ever
up,
again?
just mute your mic, please.
Sure. I mean, you do realize I was baked
All right,
there. I
I'll
was
give
there
you
for
my
9 hours.
callback number.
I'm literally an android now.
What are you
I have a
talking
little
about?
bit of
Show up. Like what? Hold on. Do you know where I live? Hold on. What the fuck?
I yeah, I don't even
Well,
know.
that shit was quick. I mean, they're not here. I'm just saying.
It's
I'm not intentionally wanting to do this stuff to people. I thought you would be an exception. I'll be honest though. I would never want Wolfola to be accused of these things. You know, even
What?
Wolfola herself, even Wolfola herself would joke around about this type of stuff. Granted, it was
I
wrong to
guess.
do, joke around, but I would intentionally to go and upload the video and don't upload it because at the end of the day, it was just a full prank. But I would say it was just a prank that I pulled only because I like messing with Dagon. And
I'm gonna
now
be honest.
I am
Eh,
assuming that
dude,
the police are
Ruko,
listening.
I'm not lying. I made a call, and they're coming out to my house, and they're going to be talking to you about this. I'm not joking. I'm going to go outside.
Well, shit.
I'm not lying. I made the call.